Hi, I'm Mike from Glide. We're a disc golf pro shop in Madison, Wisconsin, and we're here today to talk about the basics, specifically stability and flight numbers. So let's head across the street to High Stand Park. All right, everybody, Mike here, and I'm gonna join you to add some nuggets and tidbits while you watch. And I'm gonna start by letting you know that these are some of our area's better disc golfers, and we've asked them to dial it down a little bit. They're only throwing about 60 to 80% to show you what the average disc golfer should see when they throw these. And there's Grant, he's an elementary school teacher and one of Madison's better disc golfers. And there's one of his former students, Aaron, who recently joined Team Innova, one of our up-and-comers. Tony, recent transplant from the Twin Cities, also one of Madison's best disc golfers. Adam Hammes, part of Team Innova and made a name for himself last year with his performance at Pro Worlds. And finally, Holly, also a member of Team Innova. And Holly's throwing 150 gram discs today, and the guys are all throwing max weight 175 gram discs. And we're starting off with Innova's Speed 9 overstable distance driver, the Thunderbird. And by overstable, I mean that for the right hand, backhand, which are what all these folks are today, it's generally going to finish left. And easy way to remember that is over and left both have 4 letters in it. So an overstable disc is generally going to go left. Under and right both have 5 letters. So an understable disc is often going to finish to the right. Overstable discs to the left. And stable means relatively straight. What you're seeing here is that early in the flight, these discs are going relatively straight. And as they slow down, this overstable Thunderbird is finishing hard left. And here, this is the most recent Speed 9 disc from Innova, the Thunderbird. It's quickly become really popular. It's often described as a longer T-bird. And it also has very little high-speed turn, but as it slows down, it has a much more moderate fade at the end. And a good illustration of that you just saw here from Aaron. When you look at those flight numbers on the discs, they go speed, glide, turn, and fade from left to right. And a lot of people think that speed means distance, and really speed means power requirement. So a higher speed disc with Innova's rating system going up to 13, a speed 13 disc needs to be thrown harder to do what it's designed to do than, say, a speed 9 or 10 disc. Here, kind of I'd say an underrated disc from Innova. I know that one of their founders, and I think the person who designs, to my understanding, all their discs, Dave Dunapace, the Viking's been a disc he's talked a lot about over the years, and I think has been in his bag over the years quite a bit. Here you're looking at a disc with just a little bit more high-speed turn and that same moderate fade. So for most people, you're seeing it as it leaves their hands a little bit of right turn as it slows down, coming back a little bit to the left. Good illustration of that right here by Grant. I know Tony really likes the Viking. It's been in his bag for some time, and you can see why as he exits stage right. The Valkyrie. We've been in business about 10 years, and this has been one of our best sellers since our very first year in business back in 2008. And for the average person, it's got moderate turn and moderate fade. So as it leaves their hands, you're seeing a nice, gentle right turn. And as it slows down, a nice, gentle fade coming back, a nice shallow S-curve. You can see here a great illustration there from Aaron. Now, someone like Adam is a world-class player, with world-class power, and you can see that disc turned over for Adam. And again, that could be somewhat attributed to the headwind they were dealing with, but the harder you throw that disc, the more understable it gets. Now, Grant, I think, tried to overcompensate because he threw that disc nose up, and that's why that disc got actually even a bit overstable on him, you saw there. Here, a sidewinder, a little bit more turn and less fade than that Valkyrie. That second number you're seeing on those flight ratings is glide, the ability of that disc to stay aloft, particularly at lower speeds. You'll see discs with higher glide ratings. That number will go up to a 6. Here you see Aaron, who while young still has an above average arm, overpowering that Sidewinder, turning it over. And here, this is our only shot of the Roadrunner because again, we're dealing with a headwind and most of those shots were turning and burning. And here, that's going off screen and not coming back. So I hope you enjoyed, learned a little bit about the flight ratings, the terms stable, overstable, understable. Hey, if there's something you'd like to see us cover in the future, leave it in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you, and thanks so much for watching.